Welcome back, my friends. This is Graybeard Gaming, and we are back on episode 3 on Lipinki. This is our hard playthrough. I've got a little bit of things going on this month. First things first, I forgot to collect that, but I want to see if there's any contracts worth doing versus getting our own stuff going. And from what I can see, there is a field of sunflowers. Yeah. And there's a couple mowing contracts, but I've got my own mowing that I need to do. And I've got my own harvesting I need to do. So what we may do, though, is we might do this fertilizing while I get started on... let me go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and grab my fertilizer spreader. And we are going to... I want to see where that is. All right. So we are going to go north of our farm. All right. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to do this. And I'll hire someone to do this, and I'm going to get my harvester out. I'm going to do my sunflowers. And while the sunflowers are being done, we'll discuss what's been going on for the last 2 months since I have done a little bit of stuff. I need to also get I need to buy a couple pieces of equipment yet. I need to get a tedder and a windrower. And beyond that, I mean, that's pretty much going to be, us having all of our absolute necessary equipment. I think, because I have a tedder. I'll have a tedder. I don't have a weeder and I don't have a cultivator, so I still need to get those. But over the course of the winter months, we will not really be able to make money. So I want to get enough money and enough actual hay that I can start getting certain livestock. So I've actually built my pen as far as it's concerned for cows. I've already had that. That's all long been completed. What I did not have is I did not have anywhere to put sheep or goats, and that's actually what I was more interested in, is having those. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started here on the sunflowers. And I'm probably going to sell sunflowers right off the field. I have no reason to, keep them. And I'm hoping that I'll have enough grass to be able to make enough hay. So while this is going down this row, what we're going to do is we're going to go and jump into the store and get the rest of our equipment that we're going to want for our grass work. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get this. No, I'm not going to get that tedder. I can't quite. I want this windrower. All right, and I'm going to finish this row. I'm going to turn around, and then we'll do the next direction. I'm not going to get a lot of product or crop off of this field. Next year it's going to be oats. I don't want to do that either. I want to just be able to... Next year it'll be oats. And for the rest of this year, though, obviously I've got sunflowers. Next year will be oats. But I do need to get hay done. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and complete that one. Now we can purchase our windrow or our tedder. I think got $12,617. I want this one here. Yes. Okay. And we are going to continue getting this field cleaned off. So this will be oats, and ultimately I want to buy the field right next to it. I want to make that into oats as well. I just don't know if I'm going to combine them. Mostly because of the trees. But the hope is to make at least, $7,000 or $8,000 off of these sunflowers, and then if I can make $7 or $8 grand off of them, then I'll be pretty happy with that. It allows me to purchase some livestock, and I'm not going to get as much livestock as I want for the winter, but it's really just going to be enough to pay, I guess you could say, cover my expenses every month from the milk that we're going to get. That's really the only thing that I'm hoping to accomplish here. And that just gets me through the winter. I sell the milk, and we move on to the next thing. Do not think there's any more. I mean, there are. Do I really want to? I don't really want to go do that one. I mean, that's virtually nothing. It's a 50% bonus. I guess I'm going to do both these fertilizing contracts because it makes sense. Now I'm only going to be feeding, like for right now, I'm only feeding the, I'm only going to be feeding goats with just plain grass. Don't have to get fancy for them. But going forward, I'll probably ted everything, and we'll be feeding straight hay to all the animals, because I think I can feed at least straight hay to the the goat should be able to take straight hay. If not, then I'll have to make some changes. I guess I can look that up right now. Yeah, sheep can take both, so that's great. I'm going to make sure I'm doing that then. All right, so we are right here. I want to, I want to create a job. We'll do field work. This field here. And all right. I don't need to have it on the back end. Once we're done with the fertilizing jobs, then I'm going to go ahead and get my I'll have this field hopefully done, and then I can go ahead with getting this unloaded. I might do another contract that's, harvesting contract. I think it'd be, be easy enough to do that. Looks like I'll have 2 more swipes. I am curious as to how much is sunflowers worth? They're not worth a ton, not at all. So I'll make $6 grand if I get 5,000 liters. But I do want to do this as oats because, if I remember correctly, the cow barn I have, is it this one here I have? I'm trying to remember. No, it's this one here. Yeah. So that one there takes 50 cows. It does not take straw. Which I find that weird. Why can't I put straw in these? Oh well, doesn't really matter. But I am almost to 5,000 liters. I won't get to 6. That'd be great if I could. $6,000 is not a lot of money for this field. It's kind of why I'm going to go with oats. I guess if I'm only going to do things just for the money, soybeans might be the best way to go. But I think I'm just going to do oats because oats gives me options for the next season, where if I want to, I can plant canola. Again, we're not going to make a lot of money, you guys. So what we're going to do is we will tag this place here. We're not too far away. And let's see what other contracts there are out there. Because I do believe there was one for sunflowers. That's soybeans. I mean, that'd be great. But I'm not going to sit there and do that large of a field. That one is the sunflowers. All right. It's just a 2-acre field, and it's basically just to the north of us. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to offload this, and then I'm going to drive this up to the field to start that next harvest. And we are going to get him, create a job. We are going to go to here, start job, field 60. And let's get our trailer. I don't want to spend too much of my time doing these jobs. I do have my own stuff I need to get done, but I want to be able to buy enough animals. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, you guys, I'm going to be right back. I say we go ahead, get this this little bit sold off and get started on my next field. I don't think that little pond is mine, but still kind of cool. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started on this other field of sunflowers, which I do not own. I would like to have owned this field, but I unfortunately can't buy everything right off the bat. And let's get this sold. Apparently I didn't start the harvester. That's all right. We got it going now. There is my new windrower and tedder. Definitely be putting those to good use here very, very soon. After I sell this off, we're going to call that an episode, and then the next time we will be probably finishing up our own grass and buying some livestock, which I cannot wait for, you guys. That is kind of the best part, I think, of this playthrough, is going to be having the livestock, and like I said, I cannot wait. So we're going to make about $7,000 here off of this. Not a lot of money. And I am not making any because of the contract I have. Have to be careful. I don't want to sell all of it and then I can't finish the contract or something, and then I screw myself out of $7,000, which would make me very, very, very angry. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and take like 6,000 liters off this field, go put it into my silo, and we'll wait and sell it off after the contract's done. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there for this time, and when we come back, we will be finishing up all of our stuff. So very, very glad to see you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It was Graybeard Game on Hard Lipinki, wishing you the very best of days. We'll see you guys next time. Stay safe.